God gives me wisdom. In James 1, verse 5, it says here, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. We need wisdom. We need guidance in this life. We cannot go through life with any joy, with any blessings, with goodness, without wisdom, because if we don't have wisdom, we're going to end up repeating the same mistakes and facing the same troubles again and again. Now, human wisdom can help us in some things and to a certain degree, but God gives us wisdom that helps us in all things. And the only way to have wisdom, to have His wisdom, is to ask for it. And God gives us a wealth of wisdom in His Word. If we're asking but we're not reading, then we're ignoring the wisdom that God has provided. We're ignoring His guidance. We're ignoring His truth that will lead us through the difficulties of life and help us to make the decisions we need to make for good outcomes. So we need to be asking and we need to be reading His Word to gain that wisdom. And God also gives us wisdom in His providence. The trials of life are given to us for the very purpose of us gaining wisdom. The context of James chapter 1 here in verse 5 is the idea that we face trials, and as we go through those trials, we find we need wisdom. Well, we need to ask God. We need to ask Him for that wisdom. So we go to His Word and study that wisdom, and we apply that in our lives as we go through the trials, and thereby we gain that wisdom. So as we go through life, as we face the challenges of life, let us study and truly meditate on the Word of God so that we may have wisdom.